I'm just so happy to be here.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's been too long.
How long has it been?
Around 3 months, maybe? More than 3 months.
It's got to be about that, isn't it? Well, I mean, it was 2020 anyway.
It was 20th of December that we watched this film, Michael. So.
Right. So that was a little while after the previous meeting. So yeah, a little more than 3 months.
Goodness.
So, and yeah, so it's been more than 3 months since we watched the film. So I don't know how good everyone's memory is feeling.
Well, I just rewatched the film.
Oh,
did you?
What a sensible idea.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Do you just want to tell us what the film is, and that can just be this recording?
I thought you would tell me because I think I was not understanding again.
Well, we can see if we can get there.
Okay.
Is this actually the blind leading the blind? Is that what this phrase was developed for?
If you'd like to open the meeting, Laura.
I would.
Wait, miscegenation. That's
What?
the word.
Miscegenation.
Yes, miscegenation. It is the interbreeding of people considered to be of different racial types.
Let's not give any context to that whatsoever.
Yeah, just throw that straight in there.
We're all against it. That's what we... No, not against.
Oh my God, Laura, your colours are really coming out now, aren't they?
I meant the opposite of that. We're
Laura is
Interesting
not
choice
in
of phrase.
favour
Oh, no.
of miscegenation. I was wondering why you were saying we needed a miscegenation bell for that bit in the podcast where we talk about miscegenation.
I mean, I think it's pretty wrong of us to be talking about it, really, because that's assuming that there are races. So,
Did I say that I missed film club? I think we should start again. No, never mind. I'll just play.
Well, you haven't played the music yet, so
That's true. We can start again.
Doesn't count as.
And you did promise like a whole hour of music.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I better crack on with this.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
My hand's on my heart.
As is mine.
My other hand's on the desk.
My other hand's holding my phone.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's got to. Okay.
What? Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, I don't know this bit.
Just the chorus in a second.
Oh my God, wow.
Ah!
Oh, how lovely.
Well, that was great.
Yeah. I was tempted to keep going until someone told me to stop, but...
Stop.
That felt like a nice place.
Well, what a brilliant way to bring us back into the film club. Anybody who's actually listening to the podcast will not know that we ever stopped because we had a huge pile of episodes that we've been going through, but we're now back after a 3-month break. Yes, on Twitter. And we all watched The Manchurian Candidate at various times over the last 3 months. And this was, Claire, this was your choice, right?
It was.
What made you pick The Manchurian Candidate?
Many things. I've seen the more recent one. So I picked the 1962 one for film. And we had recently been watching a film set in Manchuria, and it made me think of it. So I suggested it.
Yeah.
I forget what the film was called, Michael, that we were watching.
We watched The Last Emperor.
That's what it was.
Which was an absolutely superb film that I'd recommend to anyone. Maybe I'll pick it one day. So I thought it was going to be related to that, but it turned out it was not really anything like it.
No. Were you expecting Frankie Blue Eyes?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, Frank Sinatra, a great actor, as it turns out. I did like him in Guys and Dolls, but it's different somehow, isn't it?
Was Frank Sinatra in this?
Yeah, he was the main character.
He was the main character? Oh, God.
Wait, who is the main character?
Yeah.
Insofar as there was a main character, he was
Marco.
Marco.
Ah, I see. I'd forgotten what he looked like and that he was in this, so when I rewatched some of the clips, it didn't occur to me that was Frank Sinatra. But I'm glad that I know now. He is a good actor.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good.
Well, I think he got started in acting sort of as much as singing, right? The whole Rat Pack.
Oh.
Nah, he was singing when he was in high school.
Oh, right. But, I mean, I think he's been in a lot of films, hasn't he?
Yeah. I can only think of ones with Gene Kelly, though, so...
Oh. Were they in films together?
Yeah.
Oh, of course they were in Anchors Away together, weren't they?
New York!
And he was good in that. He was in the original version of Ocean's 11, I think.
Oh,
wow,
he was, yeah.
cool.
Which I've not seen either.
Yeah, that was the Rat Pack, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so. So did you know it was going to be Frank Sinatra when you picked it, Claire?
No, I did not, and I was surprised when it was him.
Cool. Who is it in the remake? Is it like Tom Cruise or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Someone modern. I think it's Taylor Swift, yeah.
Wow, that's quite a
Justin
turnaround.
One of those two.
He's never really broken into acting, has he?
No.
Justin. Surprising.
Justin Music.
Very good. So now, as you picked it, Claire, what did you think of the film?
Is that how it goes? Do you guys not have to say first?
Oh, maybe. Laura?
I think I liked it.
Ooh.
I think it was okay. I think I was a bit bored maybe at times. But I love Angela Lansbury. And I did... I liked it. Yeah, it was good fun.
Good fun.
Good fun all round. Some nice stuff there. Things happened, but we don't have to talk about them, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a short podcast.
You don't remember any of it, do you, Laura?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not committing to that statement.
I'm attacking you so that nobody asks me whether I remember any of it. Fernando, what did you think?
Well, I thought it was a little bit slow, and I'm not sure if there was a problem with my screen or anything, but some scenes seem to be poorly filmed or low quality. Yeah, I think that the film was a little bit low quality filmed. And then, but I did like its treatment of mental health and how some soldiers have nightmares and all the interaction. I guess the interaction between there was a link between a card, the queen, the Queen of Diamonds, and how they could manipulate a soldier's mind, which I thought was interesting. And I wonder if that's something real, if that's something that can be done. I thought it was interesting, but maybe a little bit slow. And in general, I actually did not understand what the film was about. Was it about it being against communism or? Yes, that's what I thought.
Okay, a lot of things to pick up on there.
I'd like to change my answer to what Fernando said.
Okay.
Cool. We can cut your bit out.
Thank you.
I'll just bleep the whole thing, just like a 30-second bleep. That'd be great.
What about you, Michael?
I thought it was superb. I really, really loved it. Wow. I thought there are very few films from back then that do the whole thriller thing as well as that, especially sort of sci-fi thriller. I think in general, like the average quality of that kind of film has gone up a lot, and we're much better at doing films with mindfucks and twists and all of that. And yet I thought this one really stood out compared to other things from that time period that I've seen, be it The Time Machine or any of the other crap we've watched.
The time machine.
Do you see what I mean? Like the time machine or Journey to the Center of the Earth, where they're like, "Wow, this is going to blow everyone's mind," and it's just laughable now. Yeah, exactly. Whereas this, like, it was chilling. I thought these bits with like they think they're at a horticulture lecture, but they're actually in a lecture theatre being like demonstrated to the communist leadership.
Yes.
And they did that so well and so intelligently and so unsettlingly that I thought that was really good. A lot of cool twists, and I thought the villain was brilliant in his mother, played by Angela Lansbury.
Villain?
She was the villain.
No, you said the villain and his mother. Shaw wasn't the villain. He was the victim.
In his mother.
The villain in his mother.
Oh, I see.
Which I guess would be
the
his
villain being his
stepdad.
mother.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was a short
Rude
episode. Good night, everyone.
I'm happy with myself.
I am going to have to bleep you now.
And unfortunately, Laura couldn't make this week's meeting.
Sometimes
so I thought it was... we do, just occasionally.
Bleu.
Yes, we've
petit bleu.
We've departed from French season, but we're still a little bit risque. So yeah, that was me. I thought it was great. And Claire, as the person who picked it?
Yeah, I don't think it was great. I thought it was pretty good. I find the whole, the hero's the hero and definitely going to save the day and is going to fix this through sheer willpower quite frustrating as a plot. But yeah, I thought there was a lot of good stuff. It was interesting. I think it said a lot about the fears of society at that time.
The Red Scare.
Yeah. This like, they really thought the commies had their shit together, didn't they? They were like, this isn't just like, some people are leading their countries in a way we don't like. It's like, no, this is a conspiracy. They're all in on it against us. And I think that says a lot about the paranoia at the time. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, not knowing who the sleeper agent was
cool. Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But the old, Frank Sinatra being the hero, like, what's the word? Like decoding them just by shouting
fuck up
at
at one point, though.
Did he?
Yeah, I have this in my notes. I don't really remember it, but I vaguely remember he thinks that he's like solved it.
I'm trying to remember now.
Oh, so we're made to think he hasn't solved it, but he thinks he had. So
because they never meant for him to go there, did they? At the end,
he didn't want Shaw to go to the theatre.
Yes, because he thought that he'd like snapped him out of it.
Yeah, but he had snapped him out of it. It's just that Shaw had thought it through and realised that was the only way to get rid of his mother and stepfather.
Oh, okay. I think. Fair enough. I see.
So that like double bluff, like, you think he's done it and he thinks he's done it, but then you think he's not done it, but actually has done it. That was, twisty. That was good. And you expect twists like that in modern films, which you don't necessarily in older ones, which made it actually surprising, which is cool. The old double twist.
Yeah, like even films from people who were pushing the boundaries with stuff like that, like Alfred Hitchcock, the plots are still fairly straightforward and there's not that many things that really surprise you nowadays.
Yeah.
And so, to see something like that here, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, Michael Torby, do you think that this film is the Jurassic Park of black and white films?
Oh, could you explain what you mean by the Jurassic Park? What was Jurassic Park?
Some people think that even though Jurassic Park is an old film, it's still very interesting to watch because of the special effects were so well made that you can still enjoy the film even though it is quite old.
It's the perfect film.
Yes, Laura has thoughts on Jurassic Park.
Masterfully crafted.
Perhaps that's what I meant.
I would say, so perhaps what you're getting at is that Jurassic Park has aged very, very well. You can watch it now and you don't think, oh, this is a film from 30 years ago. You think, just, this is great. And I think, in that sense, the Manchurian Candidate was not the same. Because I think the Manchurian Candidate has aged in many ways, which Claire touched on there. The storyline is about things people were scared of then that people are rightly not scared of now, like mass hypnosis and the enemy within and the communists. And
I'm pretty scared of the communists.
Are you still scared of the communists? Okay. But perhaps you're not scared that a sort of, well, maybe you are, who knows. But yeah, I think that wouldn't be the same now, and it doesn't quite hit that same note of, oh, this has gone right to the core of all of my fears, which Jurassic Park maybe does, because big scary monster going to come and eat you is pretty universal.
Wait, are we scared that some scientists will bring the dinosaurs back from extinction and they will kill us?
Yes.
Oh, maybe we are. I think we're scared. Firstly, we're scared of what people might create without realizing. And I think at a more basic level, we're just like scared of big monsters. Whether it's like a grizzly bear that's going to come and kill you or whatever. That's a story people have been telling for centuries, and they will continue to. And Jurassic Park really hit that quite nicely. So maybe that answers your question. But no, I think
it's not Jurassic Park.
It's not like Jurassic Park, but it was ahead of its time. And maybe Jurassic Park was ahead of its time as well.
But Jurassic Park is about prehistoric time.
Oh, yeah.
Claire, what did you think of the whole communist thing?
What did I think of the whole communist thing? Is this knowing that I still fear a communist revolution?
No, you can take that whichever way you like, but you mentioned this, that you were maybe surprised or interested in the fact that it has this whole thing about secret communists that are going to take over the world, and maybe you didn't find that very engaging, or?
Yeah, there's something about this idea of it's the same in, what's the James Bond film where there's like the secret group of people who are like trying to run the world.
Quantum of Solace, maybe?
Yeah, I think
that's quite a few of the James Bond films.
I'm thinking of the Daniel Craig one recently. Right. Yeah, just this idea that there's this secret group who are really powerful and infiltrating us and trying to ruin our way of life, I find kind of silly. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be more scared of it. But yeah, I thought they did it well. I thought those scenes were very well done. So like the premise, I'm a bit like, meh, whatever. Don't think this is happening. But the way they intertwined that lecture theatre with all the scary looking men staring down at them, mixed in with the flower conference or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That exposition. Was really well done, and the calmness that they managed to have, like the soldiers being so calm and so relaxed, and just little things like moving out of the way when moving their chair out of the way so that he can go and strangle the guy, like just completely compliant with something really quite horrific. I thought that was really chilling, and
me too.
Does kind of scare you that you might be able to lose that self-control. Someone could take that from you. I found that quite scary, even though I don't think it's possible. I thought they did a good job of, making it scary.
Yeah. So I think there is still a law against using television to hypnotize people, because people were really concerned that this might be a thing that could be done, and it's still on the cards that it's one of these like rules of broadcasting, that it is illegal to try and hypnotize people.
Do you think hypnosis is real?
I think that kind of hypnosis is not real.
No.
Where people like think they're a chicken or whatever. But I think people can be put into a state of near sleep where they act in a particular way that they might then forget. But I don't think I believe in this whole conditioning and... But I don't know. I haven't read much about it, but it all seems to be in the realm of fiction rather than this actually being documented or clear. I do believe that a lot of real governments have looked into it and have spent a lot of resources trying to see whether they can do it. I think that has come out over the years that the US government in particular looked into this and ran these experiments. But I think we'd know about it if it was possible. What do you think?
Yeah, go
on. I don't know. Surely, like, so many people think they've been hypnotized.
Lots of people obviously think they've seen ghosts, though.
Well, I mean, that's because ghosts are real. So,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Man, back to this one.
I mean, I've seen a ghost, so,
Oh, right. Oh, that'll be it then.
Was it while you were hypnotised?
No, it was while I was asleep, though.
Yeah.
It was while you were asleep. Interesting.
I've seen ghosts while I've been asleep.
Yeah, they come to me in my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was that time that my pyjamas got put on me in the night. So
I remember the pyjamas story, yeah.
There's some kind of thing afoot there.
That could be a guardian angel, right?
Yeah, well, ghosts can't interact, can they? So definitely wasn't a ghost. It must have been an angel.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, have you seen Paranormal Activity? They can definitely interact.
Well, that was a demon, wasn't it? Oh, we should pick Paranormal Activity at some point. I won't sleep for a week, but still.
Excellent.
Again, we've not done horror very much.
We've not done like proper horror.
Psychological thriller.
We haven't done much modern horror, have we? We watched The Haunting.
Yeah.
We also watched Nosferatu.
Oh, Nosferatu, yeah.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't watched anything recent, have we? Well, we'll all be back in the hat after this one.
Exciting. But yeah, hypnosis. Who knows? We'll have to go to Vegas one day. Put that on the film club list.
Yeah,
we'll get hypnotized. Yeah.
I also think people are very suggestible, and maybe people who want to be hypnotized or think they're going to be hypnotized can be suggested into certain things. Maybe you'd call that hypnosis. but I don't think they'll be there 6 months later, able to murder someone when they see the Queen of Diamonds. That was a great motif, wasn't it?
Queen of Diamonds.
Why don't you pass the time by playing a game of solitaire? Oh, that was really good.
Yeah, that was good, actually. Just what luck that she would turn up, that woman would turn up wearing that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. Was that a setup in the end?
I don't think so. I think that was chance, wasn't it?
It was just chance.
It was the woman that he loved, and that's how they got to elope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it made him suggestible, didn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, was he not? I thought he was out from it when they eloped.
I can't remember anything now.
Well, he became hypnotized when he saw her costume.
I thought he was under hypnosis, and then that broke the hypnosis.
Oh, maybe I'm misremembering.
Fernando, you saw this very recently. Did you say you had trouble following the story?
Yes. Why? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, so did we, clearly. We can't remember a bloody thing.
Yes.
It was.
In fact, no. Were you about to ask me anything? Perhaps a question will help me answer the question.
Yeah, I was going to ask if it was maybe to do with the method of storytelling. There was a lot of back and forth with flashbacks and dream sequences and people seeing things that weren't really there. Did that make it more confusing to follow?
Yeah, maybe it was that. Yes, maybe it was me trying to and maybe it took me some time to realize that things were mixed up and that was intentional, and that was, I guess, that they were trying to get me confused, which I was definitely confused.
Did you think it was a real gardener?
I'm not sure what I thought. And in fact, I could not tell whether the conference and plans or the other lecture was the real thing that we were supposed to. Yeah, I couldn't tell which one was the real thing, because in the lecture room with soldiers, everyone was referring to the chairman as ma'am, and he had nothing, as in he did not seem to be confused by that. So I thought maybe they're all women, or I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay. Confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So my understanding of that was that it was really in the lecture theatre in
Yes,
in the
now
Soviet
I know.
Union.
Now I know that it was
okay.
really in the lecture theatre, but 30 minutes had to pass until I realized which one was supposed to be the real one.
It was amazing that I was really impressed by. They had this like long shot where they show you the woman speaking, and they go all the way round the room. And by the time the camera has rotated all the way back to where it started, the speaker has changed. And I thought that was pretty good. That must have taken a bit of doing.
Was this film about communism?
Could you repeat that?
Was this film about communism?
Yeah, so it definitely seemed to be about the Reds who were trying to subvert the US. I think it reflected a particular kind of fear of communism at that time that must have been at its peak in the 50s and early 60s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That dated it quite badly.
Was Angela Lansbury a communist?
In real life?
No.
I think her character was meant to be, yeah.
Yes, that's why she was doing the stuff. Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, she's like a spy. Whether that was because she'd been paid off or whatever, but yeah, my impression was that she sort of believed in the cause.
Yeah.
How unlucky was it that it was her son that came back?
Oh, I know. Of all the bloody luck.
Typical.
You're just trying to overthrow the United States, and your own bloody son is given to you as a sleeper agent. Oh.
She was all for it, though, wasn't she? She was. She seemed to roll with that.
Oh, she said she was going to wreak her revenge on them for doing that.
Oh, no, she did, didn't she? Oh, I'm forgetting now.
I remembered that because I reread the Wikipedia summary before we came on, and it said that.
Well played.
Thank you.
Glad one of us did. Yeah. What did you think of her? She stole the show for me. She was great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really remember, but I do remember Angela Lansbury is like at the forefront of my mind when I'm thinking about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she's always just amazing, isn't she? But yeah, no, I do remember her doing a good job with this. Wait, how early on do we learn that she's a bad egg?
I don't remember now.
I'm not sure.
Remember how early we find out she's bad, Fernando?
Perhaps an hour into the film.
Yeah, okay, some way. Oh yeah, but I think we can see that they're not happy with each other for a while, right? That she's maybe like an overbearing mother.
Yeah, and we think it's just because he doesn't like the stepfather and wants to marry the girl.
Yeah. But there's more to it.
Yeah. It's a good film, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite a good film, yeah.
Now, I have to share that I got Laura with quite a fun little joke. We'd all watched this film. This was around Christmas time, and I was watching Bedknobs and Broomsticks on TV, a light-hearted Disney, half cartoon, half real life fantasy film with Angela Lansbury, and I messaged Laura saying, "Oh, I'm watching this brilliant prequel to the Manchurian Candidate. She's Angela Lansbury's in it, and it's set during the Second World War, and she's messing around with all this paranormal stuff."
You got me for a good long while. There was a lot of me going, "Oh wow, interesting! Oh, I have to watch that at some point."
And I sent a picture of the screen where she's saying, "I'm just an apprentice witch, you know." I was really pleased with myself.
For fuck's sake.
But I think that's a valid reading of the film that it's a sequel to Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, totally. They knew what they were doing when they cast Angela Lansbury.
Yeah. So that's what I reckon.
You guys been hypnotised by a communist conspiracy.
They were like, I think in about 10 years, Walt Disney is going to make a film adaptation of Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and I think they're going to cast Angela Lansbury, and so I think we can take a big advantage of that fact by having Eglantine Price herself be the main villain in our paranormal thriller.
I think she won awards and stuff for Manchurian Candidate.
So.
And what's it called? Supporting actress and stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know if it was the Oscars, but I think she was definitely nominated and won other ones.
Yeah, deserves it.
Yeah, she was great.
My brother saw her on stage a couple of years ago.
Wow.
She's in a play in London.
Oh,
she's his favourite person ever, is she not?
Yeah, he's weirdly obsessed with her. Apparently he has dreams about her. He had one dream where he was sort of courting her, but then an older man came over and sort of stole her away and flattered her, and she wasn't interested in Steve anymore.
Oh.
And so she abandoned him, and he was really sad.
You should turn that into a film.
He should. Yeah.
A sequel to The Manchurian Candidate.
I don't think there's going to be a sequel with her in it.
No, perhaps not.
Oh, how terribly sad. She is dead.
Yeah.
No, don't think so.
Does he not shoot her at the end?
What?
Oh, yes. Yes, the character's dead. No, Angela Lansbury's not dead.
Oh, no, she's writing crime stories, is she not?
No, you've mixed up real life and TV shows again. I like a bit of Murder, She Wrote.
This is very confusing. Did she... Steve's first dance at his wedding was Angela Lansbury singing.
Yeah.
Was it Tale as Old as Time?
Yeah.
Tale as Old as Time.
Wow. Oh, that's the kind of wedding I want.
Yeah, it was quite
With
good as
Angela
well.
Lansbury there.
They'd practiced the dance in advance as well, and done a little routine that they'd worked out themselves. It was nice.
Like based on the Beauty and the Beast.
I think
dance,
so.
I think it was very sweet.
Yeah, very romantic.
Was it
does
in
imply that
Disneyland?
Steve was the Beast, but there we are. No, it wasn't in Disneyland. It was in Exeter.
Yes.
Just
nearly
the next
Disneyland.
best thing.
Yeah.
Should have got married in Dismal Land. That would have worked out well.
Mm-hmm. The main character, or one of what was his name? Was it Raymond?
Shaw, yeah, Raymond Shaw.
The hypnotised one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hot.
A bit of a looker. I was just watching the scene where he strangles the guy and he's got this nice sharp haircut and nice soft voice.
Oh, he's so soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, nice man.
He could something about sleeping. God damn it. Claire, you do the joke. I can't think of one.
He could activate me anytime.
Nice.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah, okay.
Love to have a game of solitaire with him.
Oh,
if you know
there we
what I
go. Oh.
But that kind of doesn't make sense because solitaire's only a game for one person. But...
Yeah.
I'd give up solitaire for him.
Not bad.
What do you say we turn this game of solitaire into a game of cribbage?
Most sexy game there is. It sounds like an STD.
Cribbage.
I've got a touch of the cribbage.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. So we should do the other side. What did we think of the lovely blonde lady who turns out not to be a villain, even though you kind of think she probably will be?
Which blonde lady? There was two women, right?
It's the one Frank Sinatra meets on the train.
Oh, yeah. I remember absolutely nothing about her.
Yeah.
I remember liking her.
She's very forward.
Yeah, she's a strong, independent woman.
Yeah,
she's very good at lighting cigarettes.
Pardon?
She's very good at lighting cigarettes.
Yes, there was a lot of lighting cigarettes in this film.
It's an important skill as an actor in the 1960s.
Yeah, she was. I was waiting for her inevitable betrayal, and I think it just didn't happen. Right?
Yeah, I think she was a goodie.
She was just a goodie all along, which is nice.
That's good, though, isn't it? That's They did what they meant to do. They had a red herring.
Yeah.
Essential.
Red herring who wasn't red after all. So I need to ask, Claire,
yes.
Are you the only one of us who has seen the 2004 version of the Manchurian Candidate? Has anyone else seen it?
I am the one person who cannot answer that question.
Yeah, sorry. Anyone else seen the new version?
No.
So, Claire, what are the differences? Is it still set back then, or? Yeah,
I mean, it's a long time ago that I watched it.
Okay.
But I think it was a modern war.
Okay.
Oh.
And so probably not the communists.
I don't think it was the communists.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt very similar. It was I think it was more confusing. It was more visually confusing as well, I feel like.
Did they do a Mission Impossible?
I've never seen Mission Impossible.
Have you not?
Just impossible to follow. Just really bad storytelling and really complicated.
I think it was complicated in the way that like Memento is, where it's deliberately trying to throw you off.
Yeah, okay. That can be okay.
Yeah, it wasn't as good, though. I don't think. But yeah, I'm afraid I can't do a very good compare and contrast between
fair
them.
enough. Yes, we've been saying that 2 or 3 months is a long time for us to remember this film.
10 years, like maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah,
okay. So it was set during the Gulf War.
Okay. The Iraqis.
Yeah. The modern straw man enemy.
Yeah. Wonder who it would be now. Probably be the Chinese again, wouldn't it?
Oh, we've come full circle. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What else do we need to do? Any other threads to tug on?
Do you know what I liked about the main character was that he was such a bastard. Not following the last thread, but it's unusual to have like a hero type. I guess Frank Sinatra was the hero, but someone that we were following so significantly who was supposed to be just really cold and awful. But then we sympathise with him by the end, maybe.
Yeah, I think we could see what he was going through, right?
Mm.
Well, he was a knob, though, wasn't he? He wasn't very nice to his team or anything. Because they had that thing that they said, Captain Shaw is the kindest, most
bravest,
friendly,
warmest.
bravest man. But then we saw him at the start just being like, all right, come on, get out of the pub. No more fun for you guys.
Oh, yeah, and they all hated him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe difficult to pull that off without it being just unpleasant to watch. To have a real flawed protagonist like that.
Mm.
Nicely done.
Yeah, and then I suppose they gave him his love interest to soften him up a bit.
Yep.
That's good. Putting women to a good use in a film.
So I was hoping you were going to tell me the remake was all the women were men and all the men were women.
No.
Damn. Oh well, we should make that.
That's true. That would be a reasonable remake.
Yeah. Like Ocean's 8.
It would be like Ocean's 8.
Some kind of soft remake of Ocean's 11, which also had Frank Sinatra.
Oh, so who played Frank Sinatra's character in Ocean's 8 then? We'd have to have the same cast.
So in Ocean's 11, it was George Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Denzel Washington in the Manchurian Candidate played.
Nice.
Marco.
Oh, he'd be a good Marco.
I remember him being very good. He had do you know that just troubled, distressed thing that he does very well?
Yeah. What else do we normally talk about?
Well, we ask Fernando to ring the bell usually, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately, the bell is still in St. Andrews.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no.
So I don't have it. Can I clap instead?
Right. We can clap. Ready? Back to the usual. Yep. We're going to be horribly out of sync. Right, ready? Symbolism. Well, that was great. Claire. What kind of symbolism did we notice?
There was the Queen of Diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did that symbolize?
Red.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it would be a red card, wouldn't it?
And the Queen, the sleeper, the spy, was a woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There was quite a bit about women's authority over men, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Like they talked about how having his mother made it easier for her to control him because she was a clear presence and a figure of authority. And then there was this, the Queen of Diamonds that would instantly stop him flat, and he'd start doing whatever. The Frank Sinatra's girlfriend was quite in control of everything, was sort of telling him what to do when, and there's even a bit in the car. This is one of the clips I was watching to refresh my memory, where he's sort of so distracted and she's giving him all these instructions and lighting a cigarette for him and saying, and then you need to go to flat 12. And at one point he like repeats the name of the flat and she says, yes, very good, and carries on going through all that stuff. It was, that seemed to come up a few times.
Mm.
Cool.
Whether that's meant to mean anything, I don't know. Possibly it was meant to make it that bit scarier, that people like your own mother could be the enemy within.
Maybe it was about the dangers of menopausal women.
Yes.
Post-menopausal women.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Do you know, it might be. If you think about it. Yeah, think about Disney villains in the 50s, 40s and 50s.
Right.
They're all women of a certain age. Maleficent, the Queen in Snow White.
That's two of them.
Yep, that's two. I don't know. Who else is there?
Can't think of any other films.
Me neither.
Gaston.
We're moving into. I suppose we're moving into. That's in the 90s, though.
Cinderella's stepmother.
Cinderella's yes, Lady Tremaine.
I suppose the wicked stepmother's a bit of a trope, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. We're getting into stepmother. Although Maleficent's not a stepmother, she's just a.
Nice. Neither's the evil queen in Snow White, but it's that same kind of character, isn't it?
Yeah.
That forbidding older woman who's, the wicked older woman.
When was Ariel made, or whatever it's called?
It was 1989 was The Little Mermaid.
Okay, because that's got Ursula, hasn't it?
True.
Yeah. Same kind of thing.
Tangled,
yeah. Oh, now Tangled would fit into this perfectly, right? It's the perfect sweet mother who looks after her, and she has no idea that she's utterly controlling her life for her own wicked ends. Very much what was going on with the character in the Manchurian Candidate.
and she wore red.
She wore red.
In Tangled, her dress is red.
So she did.
So she's the communist.
Yes. Yeah. So there is something in this, isn't there? And why is that more engaging than an evil man? We see evil man films, but it's not. Or maybe it's not.
Evil men in real life. Think Britney Spears.
Yep.
What?
But that wouldn't somehow isn't as engaging a story.
What?
Or people don't seem to make that film.
They made a documentary about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
That's true. That was very engaging. Wait, I didn't see that. I don't know why I said that. Kira described it to me, though, and it sounded engaging.
Yeah.
I was hooked by her descriptions.
I loved it, based on the 2 paragraphs I read in a BBC News article.
Yeah. People find women threatening of that age because they're no longer sexual objects.
Right.
Maybe.
So we spend their whole lives saying, oh, look at this sexy woman, and then suddenly that's gone and what's left?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe. I'm wondering if there's something in the role of the woman as nurturer and sort of the inversion of that is more unsettling, which makes them better villains. Because we normally see them as like this matriarchal, protective, caring person, but then seeing them abandon that for their own selfish means is unexpected and therefore unsettling.
Yeah, unexpected and alarming, right? Yeah, everyone. Yeah, so many people must have had that mother figure as the main person that was always there to look after them and kiss them better and all of that. And the thought that older woman could be evil is much more much more terrifying than a young, sexy woman your age being evil.
And then their mothers are often set up as very kindly, wholesome, perfect mothers, or they don't exist at all. Like if you think about Snow White and Ariel, no mothers. But Tangled and what was the other one? Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty, both have just completely generic, bland, nurturing mothers.
Yeah.
But there was something I was going to say about sexuality, which is that if you think about, they become very androgynous as well, those villains, like Maleficent and the Queen from Snow White. They're very, they have no hair visible. They're very, I don't know, they wear dark clothes. I'm off topic now. But
so you lose your femininity post-menopause.
Yeah. Either that or it's like a hyper, I don't know, because I suppose the Queen from Snow White's still very busty. Anyway, where are we? I think there's something interesting about sexuality and motherhood and threatening women that is present in the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah, okay.
But Maleficent is not even a woman, it's a demon.
Okay.
I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty.
No. What?
I haven't either.
Sorry?
I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty.
That's not true.
And I'm proud of.
That's not true.
I think I saw it once on TV when I was like 6.
Oh my God, what?
It's just one of those ones that passed me by a bit.
Oh.
I haven't seen the creepy CGI remake either.
Well, that's fair. I can't believe this.
Oh, well. Maybe you'll get the chance to pick the next film.
This has shocked me to my core. I thought you'd seen all the Disney films. Do you? Oh my God.
No,
you think you know a person.
I haven't seen Fun and Fancy Free. I haven't seen The Rescuers Down Under.
Oh. I don't think you've seen Brother Bear.
I haven't seen Brother Bear. I haven't seen that one with cows that you like.
Have you seen 17 Again?
Home on the Range. Haven't seen that. What was that, Fernanda?
Have you seen 17 Again?
I haven't seen 17 Again. It's loads of films I haven't
seen. Have you seen Tron?
Yes, I've seen Tron.
Oh, excellent.
I haven't seen Tron Legacy, but I saw Tron. Oh, we're really brainstorming films for the next few weeks, aren't we?
We are going to have to meet every day.
Yeah, we've got Ocean's 8, we've got Sleeping Beauty, we've got Tron Legacy. Excellent news. Right, well, I think we did some good symbolism there.
Yeah, that was good. Enjoyed that.
Anything else that we didn't discuss?
Let me look at my notes.
Oh, you took notes. I wish I'd taken notes.
I did. It said, lovable scamp, Bernard Black dressed as Woody. Don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm not...
Is that this film?
Yeah,
it's under that film, and then it says, never mind all that, explaining the hypnotism.
Okay.
Then it says, he didn't ask who the operator was. And then he says, and that's the end of that chapter, Ben thinking he's freed Raymond. So that's all I've got. I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
I also have some notes. Would you like to hear my notes and we can try and make sense of them?
Yep.
Get milk later. Sorry, go ahead.
So, Dr. Yen going to Macy's pro-capitalism when it suits him. I don't know who Dr. Yen is. So,
I don't remember that. Anyone go to Macy's? But okay.
Weird, scary conglomerate of commies.
Yep.
Which might be a good band name, Conglomerate of Commies, just realised.
Nice.
Pinocchio was on in the cinema when they passed.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
So someone was telling lies, or they just didn't change the background, and Pinocchio was actually on in the cinema when they were filming. And then, was it lovable? Is the question I've finished with.
Nice.
I don't know whether that was something in the film that was described as lovable, or if I'm asking about the film. But I would like to know if you think the film was lovable.
I loved the film.
But was it lovable?
Yes, it was lovable.
Oh, thank you, Fernando. A straight answer.
What is the link between this film and the last one that we saw?
Which was Cuties.
Cuties.
Mignon.
Ooh la la. Let me think.
Oh, I also had a matriarch who I found terrifying.
Yep, matriarchs. Menstruation symbols.
Yep.
Profane music that hypnotizes you.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, this was basically the same film, wasn't
it? Society being infiltrated by a malignant force.
Yep.
Yep, which in that case was overly sexual dancing and music.
Yep.
Yep.
And in this case was capitalism.
Wait. Claire has done a communist reading of the Manchurian Candidate.
Were the Manchurians the baddies?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. I thought it was a sad ending.
Yeah. Good links, anyway.
Yeah, that'll do.
Good work, guys. Yeah.
Nailed it. Bish, bash, bosh.
I can't believe we've been going for an hour.
Yeah.
For a film none of us remember or understand.
Yeah.
That we did quite well to talk for an hour.
Yeah.
Just wait till it's a film we got.
A film we understood or saw recently. Maybe that lends itself to rambling more. We can't be like, oh no, I don't think you've got that right. We just go, oh yeah, that's interesting. I think I remember that.
So what's the word? Proselytizing well, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know the word? When you just, yeah, that one. When you ramble about your viewpoint and try and convince people that they should be Scientologists or whatever. Proselytizing.
Yeah, proselytizing. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's not proselytizing.
It could be.
I feel like it's got more syllables than what you're saying, Michael. Proselytizing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound long enough for how big the word is.
I can only apologise and proselytise.
Last thing.
Oh.
What was the film saying about miscegenation?
I'm not sure if it said anything about miscegenation.
I know you've got strong opinions on it, though, Laura, so maybe you could...
Yeah, it always comes back to that word with you, Laura. You need to have a word with yourself.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
Oh,
lovely.
Good to be back. Thank you for a lovely film club, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
It was excellent.
See you in 3 months.
Exactly, yes. We should do this again in 6 months.
We should have an increasing gap length, so we should have an hour between this and the next one, and then 2 hours, and then 3. No, sorry, then 4. We should double it every time.
Oh, that works.
We double it every time. That'll be a bit scary when we work out how many that we're going to do before we die, and it's like 10.
What is time?
Oh, don't
you start.
You can actually go off on that one. So.
I'll start polemicizing.
Oscar-tizing.
I'm ready to play the music.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm also ready.
Here we go.
Thank you.